Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will learn about GoHighLevel automations. It's everyone talking about GoHighLevel automation. The AI it's using. It's crazy that how you can go with the workflows and the automations in GoHighLevel. It's like now they're using AI in their workflows, so it's really easy. You just need to explain the AI what you're looking to achieve, and it will create a whole workflow for you. So it's really important to learn about the workflows in GoHighLevel because everything depends on the workflows, your pipelines and everything. You need to fetch data and manage data in your HighLevel account. You need to learn about the workflows. In any level you're using the HighLevel account, you need to learn about the workflows because without the workflows, you're missing 80% of the HighLevel functionality. So these are few workflows which are already running on this sub on our on this client sub account. I will show you the current live workflows, that how they are working and what their functionality is or what their purpose is, and then I will show you how you can create a workflow and what are the templates we already have built in HighLevel which we can use to achieve our goals. So this is the workflow to fetch data, the user data from Facebook lead forms, the Facebook ad campaigns we are running in Facebook ads. So we want the lead which submits the detail in the Facebook lead form, fetch into the HighLevel account and add it into the opportunity. And then it should be tagged and assigned to a team member who is responsible to connect with those leads. So this is the purpose of this workflow. It happens automatically every time. We don't need to run it or check it every time. It does all the work automatically. So what we have done here, we created a trigger, and I mean this here. So we created a trigger which says that you need to find a page which is connected to this form, and we have selected the exactly correct form here. And once we do that, we tag the lead. So once we have the lead in the HighLevel fetch from the Facebook lead form, we tag the lead so we know from which platform or from which campaign it's coming from. It's good to tag them so we can sort them out later on. Once we tag them, we create an opportunity in the pipeline. So it will be added into the opportunity. The pipeline stage will be leads, and it will be added. The opportunity source will be added as a lead, Facebook lead form. So we know all the data. We know everything, that what type of lead it is and where it should be. And then after this, we will be creating an internal notification because once we have the lead, we need to contact them as soon as possible. So we have assigned few different members here. So a few different members and the name of the email and the content of the email. In the email, we have added all the custom fields which we are fetching from the Facebook lead form. And once it is collected, it will send it to all the team members and they will be notified with the details of the lead. And in the email, we are sending this email to the lead, so they will know that, so, okay, someone is behind this company. They contacted us instantly. So this is the email automatically sends to them for thanking them to filling out the form, and we will reach them as soon as possible. And in this email, we are marketing our different different offers and our booking calendar here. So they're getting a welcome email also, and they're getting a welcome email also. They're getting a calendar booking in the same email. After this, we have created a wait functionality here, which will wait for 24 hours, and after that it will send them. So it will check before going to the next step in the branch. It will check in the condition that if the user has already got tagged and booked the appointment, because all the emails down below, they are focusing to 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 make the user book an appointment. So it will check that if the user booked the appointment or not. If there is a tag included in the user's account that it has booked the appointment, it will not send another email, because if they already booked an appointment and they keep getting emails about book the appointment, they will get annoyed and they will send you message that I'm keep getting these type of emails. So we should consider these type of workflows which has condition to look if the condition is true, if the workflow should stop instead of keep sending emails to the same user which has accomplished the goal which we're looking for. So this workflow focus on that. It will check if and else condition and keep sending the email, and if the condition is true, it will stop the email and remove the user from the workflow. So in the next workflow, it is about the booking calendar. So if the user collects the booking, so what happens if the user confirms and book the appointment on the calendar, it will got tagged. So this is the tag what we are looking for in our Facebook workflow. If this tag happen and the user book the appointment through the email, this tag will be added into the contact details, and then the workflow will check. The first workflow will check if the tag is there. It will not send another book an appointment email to them and a reminder email. If they didn't book the appointment, this tag will not happen. So we have connected these two workflows together with the text, and now you can see that it's really powerful that how you can create many workflows, or you can create in a single workflow if and as conditions, and what you can do with the workflow. It's beyond. As for an example, you have seen on the internet that people create a reels and stories saying that this is really important website, and it and send us a DM, yes, or I want it, and we will send you a link through your email or in your DM. So what do you think if on that same reel 2000 people comment the exact keyword which you have said in the video? So if they put the exact keyword in the comment, are you going to do the manual? Are you going to do the process manually, going into the each comment and sending them the link manually, or are you going to use the automatic AI version of that whole functionality? So what's happening? There are different tools like ManyChat and other, but they are only specific for that functionality. But in HighLevel, you can create that type of functionality easily by creating a workflow. You can just start a trigger. If someone comments on my Instagram profile or Instagram reel or Instagram post or the whole Instagram or Facebook, this keyword, send them this email or send them this WhatsApp message or send them this message in their DM into their Instagram or Facebook. So I hope like I'm explaining this clearly. I'm not making you confused, but this I need to explain it like in a brief so you can understand the importance of workflow. What you can achieve from the workflow, it's beyond, because since they have integrated the AI here, you can just explain what you want and it will give you the whole workflow. It will create the workflow here. You don't need to like drag and drop. It will create everything for you, and then you can just fix it as per your needs. So it's really crazy. You can create a lot of things from workflow. So it's important to understand the workflows and you can play with it. So if you want to add more functionalities here in the middle or in the end of the workflow, just click on the plus icon and you have a lot of things here. You can use the call, Slack, Messenger, everything you can do here. So creating a workflow is, I know it's not a beginner's task, but you will learn eventually. There are a lot of videos on the internet. I have been also uploading a lot of videos how to create different things in workflows and how you can use workflows as per your niche. You will find a lot of things, but start with the workflows before going deep into HighLevel, the home verification or ATP verification or other type of functionalities into workflow. If you really want to use the actual purpose of GoHighLevel, learn workflows. But so once you do it, you will make your life easy and you will have a really good system. So these are the workflows which you already have created, but let me show you how you can create a new workflow and how you can use the predefined templates we have in the HighLevel account. So you can go into create workflow here and we have two different options. The first one is from scratch. So from scratch means like once we create from it, it will give us a blank screen and we can start from scratch. Nothing will be there. So I will not show you that, it will waste our time, but I will go towards select a recipe. In here, it's really good that they have put a few recipes which will help you to understand the actual purpose and what you can accomplish from the workflows. So there are a lot of recipes which you will definitely need in the start. Like as we can choose one of them and let me show you. So I'm going to use the booking appointment one, which it should be here somewhere. appointment booking, this one here. So it will confirm the appointment, send them the reminder before the appointment starts, and then after the appointment ends, after the meeting ends, it will send the survey and the review request. So the survey for how the interview or how the booking the appointment goes, and after the survey, it will send the user a review link. If you already connected your Google review or any review platform or a page where you are collecting reviews from the user, it will send those links to the user after the survey. So it's a really good workflow and it's pre-made, so you don't have to do anything and you will learn how it's made. So by using this, you can just go into each trigger and each element, open it, change the emails as per your needs, your company name, your account email, put those here. And if you want to change the messages here, you can do it also. And if you're sending an SMS, you already have a phone number uh, verified and approved, A2P approved. You can easily send the SMS to the same lead. And if you're stuck with your A2P approval for your phone number, you can book a call with me. I have dropped a link in the description, and I will happy to look into your A2P issues. So after this, you will see that there is a 1 hour wait before the appointment. So it will wait 1 hour before the appointment and send another email as a reminder that your meeting is in 1 hour, because most of the time people just forget about the meeting they book. So it's a good thing to remind them before your meeting, so they will be there for you in the meeting, so your time will not be wasted. It will also send the internal notifications. So this is really good workflow. You can just go through it. It's a long workflow. You can check everything and how it's working, how it's sending review requests. If I go through each of them right now, it will create a really long video. But going through the workflows and understanding how they work is really important. And if you're still stuck with your workflows and with your structure, you can book a call with me. I have already dropped a link in the description, and I would love to help you out to understand the workflows and how it works. And maybe we will build a workflow together. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, subscribe to the channel and like this video.